Once there was a very big monastery in a part of China where about 500 monks lived. All of them were practicing to know themselves under the guidance of their master. One day a boy came to that monastery to become a disciple. He said to the master, "Master, I want to know myself. I'm looking for the truth. I want to find out what the truth is." Master looked at him and said, "If you want to know the truth, you have to stake your whole life in finding the truth. Your whole life. It may seem so, but still there is no guarantee that in this lifetime you will know the truth or not. Are you ready for this?" The disciple said, "Master, I have not come here to turn back. I am ready for this, Guru." He said, "If it is so, then do one thing. There are 500 monks in this monastery. You do the work of pounding rice for them. Just keep pounding rice from morning to evening. When you get tired, go to sleep and then wake up the next morning and start pounding rice. Apart from this, don't do anything else. Don't think about anything else. Just keep walking on this path and don't come to me again. If necessary, I will come to you myself." The boy followed the Guru's order and started threshing the rice. There were 500 disciples in that monastery. All of them needed food from time to time, so he would wake up very early in the morning and keep jumping rice till late night. When he got tired, he would sleep in the same room where the rice dog was. Didn't talk to anyone. Nor did anyone come to him to talk to him. For a few months, old thoughts kept coming to his mind while pounding rice, but when those thoughts did not find any new topic, they disappeared on their own. Gradually, the thoughts in his mind started decreasing. After a few years, he even forgot his name. He was always silent and in a thoughtless state, just kept jumping over the rice. He had neither meditated nor had any weapon. The rest of the disciples of the monastery considered him a fool for doing so. 12 years passed. After 12 years, one day Master announced that now my last time is coming, but I have to choose my successor who will be the head of this monastery after me. So any disciple of mine who feels that he has got self-realization, he has gone and has come to know himself, so he should come near my door at night and write a few lines on this wall in which he has narrated all the experiences of his life. Many disciples thought of doing this. One of the chief disciples of the math said there he went and wrote a few lines. He had a lot of knowledge of Buddhist scriptures. All the disciples felt that he could become the successor of this monastery. He had written that the mind is like a mirror on which the dust of thoughts and desires gets deposited. By meditating only to remove this dust, he attained salvation. Next morning when the master woke up and saw these lines, he became very angry and said, "Who is this idiot who has written all this garbage on my wall?" That disciple who wrote this. He remained silent though the lines he had written were full of knowledge, but it was all bookish knowledge. The disciple was very clever. He wrote the lines but did not put his signature below because he himself was not sure about whether it was correct or not. No, because he had not attained self-realization. The Guru completely rejected these lines. Everyone was shocked to see this. This incident became a topic of discussion in the entire monastery. While talking on this topic, two disciples passed by the disciple who he came here 12 years ago and used to pound rice day and night. Hearing the discussion between the two, he laughed softly. Both the disciples asked him why he was laughing. In the eyes of both of them, this rice pounder was very different from you. I had never seen him meditating or reading any scripture. Everyone considered him a fool who only knew how to pound rice. There were many great scholars in that monastery, but that person pounding rice had nothing to do with anyone. That's why both the disciples were surprised to see him smiling. They then asked him why he laughed. He replied, "I laughed because Master is right. All these lines are garbage. These lines have no value." Both the disciples were shocked and asked him if he can write some such lines, then it would be better than this. The rice grinder replied, "No, because I am illiterate, but yes, he can say some lines, and if you can write those lines then I am ready to go with you." Those two teachers said okay. They went near the master's room and the rice pounder spoke some lines and the other disciple wrote them on the wall, and below those lines the rice pounder wrote them. I felt that master would be angry on this too. The lines that he had asked to write were very wonderful, and those lines were, "Mind is just an illusion, there is neither mind nor is there any mirror of mind, and when there is no mind then there is dust." When the guru saw these lines, he woke up at midnight and went to the rice thresher. He was sleeping. The master woke him up and said, "Take my stick and my clothes. Take from today you are my successor, but leave this monastery right now and go away, because there are many scholars in this monastery who consider themselves superior to you, and they will kill you because they cannot tolerate that a simple rice the thresher turned out to be more learned than them. You have acquired all that knowledge and you are just threshing rice, and I know that wherever you go, people will start coming to you, because when a flower blooms, its fragrance starts spreading everywhere." He touched the feet of his guru and left from there at night. If we look at our life, we will find that many people think that meditation can be done only by sitting at one place with closed eyes, but in reality it is not so. This can be done even while walking, or you can meditate while doing some work. Actually, meditation means that whatever work you are doing, do it with so much intensity that you do not even care about your body at all. Like the rice grinder who became so engrossed in pounding the rice that he did not care about himself, he achieved self-realization while pounding the rice. Similarly, Jainism means living in the present all the time and not thinking about anything, because the mind. Thoughts are there only as long as thoughts are there. When thoughts are no more, mind will also disappear, and when mind is no more, only you will be able to know yourself well. In fact, we need to do some other sadhana to know our real nature. No, we just need to get completely lost in whatever we are doing. Get so engrossed in your work that your work becomes your focus. So friends, how did you like today's story? Do tell us in the comment box. We will meet. Thank you in the next story.